Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and this is MLB 18 The Show, and this is the Road to the Show with Theo Bonds here today as we're getting to episode 192, and we are back home after a pretty brutal road trip. Lost the first two games against the Royals, and then in the Texas series, let's not even talk about that series. That was a tough time. So we're back home here. We're going to be hosting the Mariners for a series, and we'll be hosting also the Indians here today. So first will be the Mariners. Take a look there. We're tied right now with the Royals at 22-16. They're in the Central Division, and the Royals have a 3-game winning streak on us. So they're just getting their momentum going there for themselves. And we, on the other hand, we need to try to get ourselves together here and just get some solid pitching and some solid hitting from everybody up and down the order 1 through 9. Now, as for the Mariners right now, as we'll take a look here, hopefully, we'll see that the Mariners right now have a divisional lead, I think, in first place right now. They're in the first place. They should be, I think. Let me look here, see. 8 games behind them. So, yeah, they need this division. They need some wins here for themselves in their division, as they are just not doing so well here. We should see the numbers here in just a bit here. I thought I edited this a little bit better here. Okay, yeah. So there you see the Mariners. They're 8 games behind the Athletics right now, who have a divisional lead right now on them. And it's still manageable. They still can turn themselves around here. But of course, they're not going to try. We're not going to let that happen to us. We're not going to get some wins off of us to get out of the hole there. As the Athletics right now have first place, Angels, Rangers, and of course the Astros there are the top 4 teams in that division here. So we'll see what we can do when it comes to getting into action here today. As like I said, we need some much needed wins here, as we're just right now I don't know what our team's doing, but we'll go ahead and get to the first game here, as we'll flash forward here to the 5th inning now. Bonds here 0 for 2, and he's really struggling here at the plate here, even now at home, as he has runners on first and third here with 2 out, and we're looking to see if we can try to get this runner here. We just down by 1, and Bonds hits down to third, and they turn the force out there at second to get the final out. So that is going to be it for the bottom half of the 5th there. As we go now to the bottom half of the 8th, we'll see now we're down by 3, 1 out and nobody on there. That one is going to be hit up the middle. That one should be an easy play, which it is, and that gets Bonds out on that one. So nice one there from Robbie Cadeau, getting that ground ball and getting our slugger out on the play. So we'll see here. Mariners will go ahead and take game 1 of this series now, as Bonds goes 0 for 4 in this one. No strikeouts there. He just could not get the ball in any gaps or anything here today, as the defense was right on top of him. Pretty solid. Again, I noticed in this game here, you didn't see in this one, but I noticed they've been doing a great job here shifting on the left-hand side there. I think we're going to have to get Bonds to start hitting more to the right here to open, because there's a big hole there in that between second and first. So that's something I think, at least I know I talked to the coaches there after the game. They said that was something they were going to work on with Bonds here coming up in these next couple of games. So we'll get to the second game of this series now, as they took game 1 4-1. Now we're going to try to see if we can turn things around here and try to take these last 2. So Comerica Park, a packed house here as we go to the first inning. Bonds 25 home runs, 67 RBIs. There you see it slugging there, just killing it. As we'll see what Bonds can do here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, as there's 2 on here. He goes after this one. That is going to be a drop third strike, and they get the runner. No, the runner will be safe at at third. Okay, never mind. It wasn't a drop third strike. It's just a bad pitch there. So he gets another shot here, 1 for 2. Runners in scoring position now. Nobody out here. And so he can easily drive in 2 runs with a base hit here. And, This time he does strike there, and that is a strikeout, and that'll be one away now for the Tigers. So he struck out, popped out already here. He's 0 for 2 now at this point in the ball game. As see there, the Tiger mascot there trying to help him out. We'll go to the fifth, see what he can do here. We're down by 2, and Bonds up to bat here with 2 out, and woo! He gets all of that one right there. You know when he gets that flick of the bat there, that little swagger, he knows he has that one out of here, and that is going to tie the ball game up. 2-run shot there for Detroit, as is now a 5-5 ball game. As Mato there, yeah, he's another victim there of Bonds and his power hitting here, as Detroit is getting this game tied back up there as he hits himself and Jackson there on that one. Go to the 6th inning here now. We're up by 2, and Seattle's like, yeah, we know what you did last time there, bro. We're not going to deal with you again. So they go ahead and give him 4 as they intentionally walk him there. And they're going to put him at first. And we'll see what they'll be able to do. And the Tigers will go ahead and get the victory here as they'll win this one 7-5. Bonds 1 for 3 in the ball game with his 26th home run of the season. 2 RBIs, a run scored, and a walk in his help here of getting that victory and getting pretty much the win there for the Tigers. So let's see the Tigers there win this one 7-5 is your final score, as Bonds and the Tigers roll on here. Now they're trying to see if they can get this rubber match here and try to win game 3 of this series. So go to the final game here of this matchup between the Mariners and Tigers here. As you see there, 15-24, 23-17 there for the Tigers here at Comerica Park. So fans are ready to go here. They want to see some action. Go to the 6th inning here now. Again, having a tough night here, 0 for 2. He's struck out and lined out here, and he looks like he's going to end up grounding out here. But he overruns the bag there and gets tagged out. Okay, that's the way of the user there. That was my fault. So we'll see him up to bat here again. We'll see down or up by 2. This one goes up the middle there. That is going to be a base hit, and that is going to put him on board with a RBI single. So 5-4 now here for Detroit. And you see there, he is pumped and ready to go here in this one. As we'll see him just get that 4-seam fastball right up the middle there, hit right back up, and gets a base hit. And of course, the runner will come around to score on that one. So we'll see him there at first here, possibly thinking about stealing here. And he's going to go ahead and go, as he's going to go in there, and he will get tagged out there. Not what we see here too often here from Bonds, getting tagged out there on a stolen base, but he does on that one. As we'll take a look at the replay and see there, yep, that one, yeah, he got gunned down, yeah, pretty much, hands down, no problem there on that one. As we'll see, the Tigers will come back and they'll hold on to the win here, as they'll win this one 5-2 is your final score, as the Tigers win the final 2 games of this series here, winning this series 2-1, and Bonds goes 2 for 4 in this ball game with an RBI, and his average now near 390. So Bonds, there you see the numbers there. Take a look at Detroit and some of the other players there. The rookie, he's been kind of going downward now. I think his that 15 minutes of fame that he had here at the start of the season here reality started to set in with him. And but every so often we get some good at bats from him. We'll take a look here and see 24-17 as we kind of take a reset here with the Royals right now. So the Royals are staying in pace with us there. See their last 10 games we're 5-5. So we really got to get some momentum going here. We got to start winning some games. Can't be winning them 2 or 3 at a time. We got to start winning, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just a winning streak here for us. Now, as for the Indians right now, they're in last place right now in our division with an 18-21 record. There's 5 games behind us and the Royals, and they have last 10 games they've been doing pretty well there, 7-3, but they've recently just lost the game there, and now they're hoping to get back on this winning track here against us here as we host them here for the first three against the Indians. So there you see the Indians record there here at Comerica Park, getting ready for this ball game. Should be a good one here, as the Tribe are coming into town here, and we'll try to see if we can kind of stop these Indians from getting any more momentum. Try to say that 3 times fast. We'll see. It's a 3-2 ball game here, bottom of the 6th, and Bonds up here on a 2-2 count, and Bonds hits this one, and he is going to hit this one high and deep out there. This one could be going out of the ballpark, and it is. That is a home run there, as Bonds hits his 27th of the season, and that is not what Torres likes there, as Bonds comes around here, and the fans are loving this. As you see, the Tigers here now are back in the ball game here, now tied it up 3-3 here in the bottom half of the 6th. So take a look there. Bonds, good swing on the bat there, read that ball very well coming out of the hands of the pitcher, and just says, you know what, I'm just going to take this out there to the hitter's eye out there, and the batter's eye is going to go ahead and catch that one over the wall. So now, bottom half of the 8th now here, we'll see Bonds here up to bat here once again. And this one is going to be skied over to left field here. This one is going to go back, and that one, well, is going to drop in the glove there of the left fielder there, and that's going to be it for the inning. Now, going to the 11th inning now here, and we'll see it's a still a 3-3 ball game, as Bonds has nobody on board and 1 out. And Bonds here going to hit this one here high and deep. Did he just finish this game off for the Tigers? I think he did. That is a walk-off solo shot there for Bonds, as he wins this one, and the Tigers move on now, winning game 1 of this series against the Indians 4-3. His 28th of the season here. As you see here, he is going to get mauled here at home plate by his fellow Tigers here, as he pops the lid there and gets in there and gets the most needed love there, as this hopefully is going to be a confidence builder for him and for his ball club here to continue bringing home wins here. So take a look at the replay right down Broadway, not where you want to pitch that at there, Valentine, against a great hitter like him, and that's exactly what happened, as the ball is going to go screaming out of here, and that is going to be your ball game, as the Tigers get the victory here, and they take game number 1 in this series. Nice job there from the Tigers as they get the win, as we'll see who our player of the game is, and of course it has to be no other than Mr. Bonds himself. There you see Theo Bonds, 2 for 5 in the ball game, as he has 2 home runs, his 27th, 28th, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and that average still hovering around 400. So nice job there for him and the ball club of winning the first game here, and we'll try to see if he can turn things around now for the second game of this series here at Comerica Park. So Comerica Park, another packed house here, a beautiful afternoon game. Got a early game here today at the ballpark, and we'll see there 27-17 there for Detroit, as Detroit fans are getting into action here. As we'll see 0 for 2. I know this has been a kind of a theme here. He struck out twice here today, so he's not really in a good mood here. Hopefully a grand slam will do so here, as he will hit this one up the middle there. That will be a base hit. A run will come in to score. Make that 2 runs will come in to score, and he gets a 2 RBI double, and it makes it now a 2-1 ball game. And as you see, Bonds happy about that. So his luck's turning around now here after having 2 strikeouts here in the first 2 at bats in this ball game here. Hopefully things will start heating up for him here as we go see. He's 1 for 4 now in the ball game with that double, and of course 2 RBIs that we just seen. And they are down by 1 here as Bonds up to bat here, and he will, well, he'll hit that one there. That one is going to go ahead and be a single, and he will now move the runner up 90 feet, as he'll take a look at the replay there and finds a good hole there in that blooper there, but not enough there to help out the Tigers here today, as the Indians will go ahead and win game 2 of this series, as Danny Salazar and company get the victory there. They win this one 4-3 in this victory. So they pull off a victory here at Comerica Park. And now the question is, who is going to win the rubber match here in the final game of this series here with the Tribe. So we'll see what they'll do here tomorrow afternoon. As you see, they're 2 for 5 for Bonds, a double and 2 RBIs there. Not enough there to help him out here, as the ball club here just falls by a run here. So tough game here. Those are tough games that you just gotta kind of have to get over with here and get ready for tomorrow night to face that same ball club again. So another beautiful game here tonight, as we'll see them in action once again here. The final installment of this game here, as we'll see what the Tigers can do now here. Hopefully we got Verlander on the hill here today. Hopefully he'll have a good game here pitching wise. But for us on offensive here, we'll see Bonds up to bat here, bottom of the first, 1 on here, an 0-1 count. We'll see what he'll do here with this pitch here, and he's going to go ahead and rocket this one out there to the gap, and that is going to fall down. That is going to rattle around there. Runner will come and will go to third, and we held up there. A nice throw there from the center fielder, getting that one in there, make sure they don't score now. So Mata now up to bat here. You see his splits there. He does pretty well against the righties here this season, as he has 3 home runs and 14 RBIs on against the righties, as we'll see here. Detroit down up by 1 here, as that runner from third came in to score. And we'll see this will be a line drive here, and that one, well, is not going to do anything there, as that's going to be a fly out, and that will end the ball game. So Tigers up by 1 now here after the bottom half is over with. Go to the bottom of the 4th here. We're still up by 1. Nobody on board here and nobody out. 1-1 count for Bonds. He's going to rip this one down near the shortstop there. Can he outrun this one there? He does. Nice hustle there. And he'll get down the first base line with no problem, and he will be safe. So now Chavez, now the rookie here, we'll see what he can do. Like I said and mentioned, he's had a pretty good season so far here, and we'll see if this will continue, as he'll see Bonds takes off here, stills, and gets into the scoring position now, as the rookie now has a 3-1 count, and is pretty much guaranteed now that he will get a pitch here. That means if he does, a base hit will score the runner at set from second there. So Bonds, you see the stolen leaders right now currently has the most for the ball club here, as we'll see now. A 3-1 count to the rookie now here. We're going to see, hopefully get a good pitch, and well, they don't give him a pitch there. They decide they're going to throw in the dirt, see if he'll chase after, and he doesn't, and that's going to put the rookie now at first. So now runners at first and second, and the next batter up to here, come up here for the Tigers now. We'll see what they can do here now to Mata. Mata lined out back in the first inning, as we've seen here, and he's 0 for 1, so we're hoping that he'll get something here, maybe towards the hopefully hits towards near the right hand side there, try to score this runner now. As we'll see here, that one's going to go past there. That's just short. This is going to be a double play, and that is going to wipe off 2 off the base pass there. So double play there for the Tigers, but they'll have 1 runner on still at third, and that will be Bonds. As we'll see here, we got another at bat coming up here, and we'll see if we can drive Bonds home. So 1 for 2 now for the next batter here. That is, of course, going to be a strikeout there, and that is going to leave Bonds stranded there at third base. So that is it for this one, as the Tigers here lead this one by 1. So Theo Bonds up to bat here, 2 for 2 today so far, a single and a double. We'll see with a 2-1 count here. He'll hit this one up there middle. Could get the possible double play here, and they do so, as they do get the double play there. Tough break there, as Bonds hits into that double play. 9th inning here, last chance now to try to break this tie up. It's a 1-1 ball game, bottom of the 9th here, 2 outs. Bonds looking for a pitch here, and well, Bonds just did it again. He got the game winner home run. This will be his 29th of the season, and that is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 2-1 ball game. Indians cannot believe it here, not again. He did it back in game 1 of this series, and he's now done it again in game 3, and that pretty much puts the exclamation point in today's game and in this episode. So Bonds picks up another home run, gets another nice win there, and they win the series 2 games to 1. Nice job there from Bonds, as he and the Tigers are now starting to roll here. As you take a look right there, and did they do it again? Yes, they did. Right down Broadway there. Can't do that to him, you guys. If you guys want to see him hit home runs, I mean, if you want to, go right ahead. But if you're trying to win a game, that's not the place to put it at. As he hits that one into, I believe, the out-of-town bullpen. But we'll take a look here and see that your player of the game, once again, is no other than Theo Bonds himself again. 3 for 4 in the ball game. 1 run, 1 double, a home run, and an RBI scored by him, and he helps his ball club out here, win this game here 2-1, getting a very clutch hit in the 9th inning to win this one. Nice job there, as the fans in Detroit are very happy. They were blowing up social media, talking about his great performance that he had there in that game. Once again, getting his 29th home run of the year and getting the game winner there. They were very happy. So, as we'll take a look here, we got Seattle coming up again, as we're going to go back on the road, and we have a 4-game series with Seattle there, and that'll be our next episode. So stay tuned for more Road to the Show with Theo Bonds here. We'll see what we can do there in the Pacific Northwest coming up in that 4-game series against Seattle. As you see, last time we played Seattle, we took 2 out of 3 out of them, and we'll try to see if we can try to take 3 out of 4 from them at home, at their home there at oh man, I forgot what their stadium's called now. Safeco Field, yeah. So we'll see what we can do at Safeco there. But that is it for this episode of Road to the Show. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed for more Theo Bonds and all the other Road to Show series we have here on the channel, including other series from Madden, Fast NBA 2K, and also so many others here on the channel. So stay tuned for more of that all summer long. Also follow us on social media so you guys can know what's going on here on the channel, and also follow me on there to for discussions about what's going on in sports and in sports gaming. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links are down below there. Check those out and follow us there. That's the best way you guys can follow and see what's going on here on the channel and everything that's going on in sports gaming. That is it for me, you guys, today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I think this was a really fun episode, and I hope the next episode will be just as great. As always, guys, again, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.